Manchester United star Alejandro Garnacho likes Cristiano Ronaldo's criticism of Erik ten Hag. Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho may have risked his relationship with Erik ten Hag after another social media howler. In April of last season, Garnacho came under fire for liking social media posts that slammed ten Hag after he was hooked him off at the break against Bournemouth. Ten Hag later revealed the youngster had apologized for it and the pair decided to move on. Now, the Argentina international has once again got the fans on social media talking by liking an Instagram post including Cristiano Ronaldo's sly dig at ten Hag. Journalist Fabrizio Romano reposted Ronaldo's comments from his interview with Rio Ferdinand, wherein United's legendary number 7 raised question marks on the mentality of the side under ten Hag's leadership. In 2022, Ronaldo departed United mid-season after publicly criticizing ten Hag over the way he was treated at Old Trafford. The Portuguese forward still appears to be unimpressed with the United manager's style of management. He said, "Man United coach cannot say they can't compete to win the Premier League and the Champions League every year. This is Man United. You have to be there to mentally say, listen, maybe we don't have that potential, but I cannot say that. We're going to try. You have to try." Some eagle-eyed United fans noted that Garnacho was among the many Instagram users who liked Romano's post. Whether the 20-year-old liked Ronaldo's comment unintentionally or if he agrees with Ronaldo's assessment of ten Hag remains unclear. Either way, the Dutchman is unlikely to appreciate addressing another question about Garnacho's social media antics in his press conference. As far as his on-the-pitch antics are concerned, the United winger has had a slow start to the season, managing just one start in the opening 3 Premier League games. In other news, Sir Jim Ratcliffe set to spend £10 million to terminate dozens of Man United deals. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has stirred things up at Man United, leaving barely any department across the club untouched. As yet, Erik ten Hag is one of the only senior figures to have escaped being ousted since Ratcliffe spent £1.25 billion to acquire 27.7% of the club in February. The Dutchman has the public backing of the Ratcliffe-led regime, although there are understood to be private concerns about the club's direction under him. Whatever the outcome, the decision will be made Ratcliffe's war room, which is packed to the rafters with new appointees. Among the INEOS billionaires' hires are CEO Omar Barada and director Jean-Claude Blanc on the executive side, while Dan Ashworth and Jason Wilcox have joined as sporting and technical directors. However, it is not only in the most senior positions that Ratcliffe's influence has been felt. Staff purge to cost Man United £10 million. On one of his first visits to United's headquarters, Ratcliffe signaled that he was uninspired with how the club was operating as a business. It quickly emerged that sections of United's wider administrative staff would be offered redundancy if they were not willing to swap their hybrid working structure for a fully on-site arrangement. In perhaps the most controversial episode of his reign so far, Ratcliffe has since followed through on this threat in what was diplomatically described as a rationalization of the club's employee base. That streamlining was part of a company-wide program that saw approximately 250 jobs axed, with few areas of the club spared. Now, in official figures taken from Man United's Q4 results for 2023-24 released today, the expected cost of the mass redundancies has been revealed. Exceptional costs related to severance charges associated with the headcount reduction program are expected to total approximately £10 million, reads an excerpt from the report. Ratcliffe has made sweeping changes in the name of efficiency, including implementing a new bonus-focused approach to player contract, but this £10 campaign remains the most divisive. Man United's Q4 results in detail. The headline figures for the fourth quarter of 2023-24, when United recorded their worst ever Premier League finish, are an annual net loss of £113 and revenue of £662. The turnover figure was lower than some projections, but it is a club record nonetheless. Commercial and matchday income also reached new heights of £303 and £137 respectively. The matchday income vertical in particular is impressive given that United played 7 fewer games at Old Trafford in 2023-24 than they did the previous season. The £113 loss is concerning, although a £40 chunk of that figure can be attributed to costs associated with Ratcliffe's part takeover. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.